That'll be yours,
You know,
Wanda.
talk about the kids.
All
No,
right.
you never take him out for 16 years. At least I take him out. You stuck in this.
Hello, it's Mr. Rackpull here. Dr. Rackpull coming in your ears. I'm a stinky, desperate man. Absolutely stink, I do. I stink. That's why she left me. And that's why when Karma puts that video up, I lose my rag. So let's get on with the show. Here we go. Ooh, me mental health. Oh, my decision to leave. My decision. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I did blame him a little bit. I'm sorry, but I can't help myself sometimes. Because I just know Rackpull. I just know if I'd say to Martin being a smelly Mr. Stinky, he's gonna react. And he has done, hasn't he? But this is what, let me just explain before we play Rackpull's video. Rackpull does this all the time because he thinks if he decides to make a video on something, that's it, nobody else can do it. Nobody else can make a video on it. Differences with me, Rackpull, which I'm going to show you. I mentioned about I didn't think it were a good idea, right? And put a post up about it. And then Paddy started all going in on me. I think everybody remembers that I did. But then I didn't make any more videos. I didn't even make any videos about anything for, a month. Because unlike you, Mr. Stinky, your decision to be a Stinky, and we're off doing shit. Before weather got completely past point and we can do out. And that was my decision. Creeks, I can't remember. I'll show you. But then, when I come back and I saw what were happening, I decided this needs making into like a little mini documentary to the warnings of thinking that you can help somebody that don't want helping, or that without that education or understanding that person. That's what I did. And you can see it. Instead of making up a fucking bullshit list, oh, I'm going to read this list out. It was funny about first 10 times, Rackpull. And then you've just kept on doing it because you've got you're a fucking moron. You're an absolute smelly moron. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll keep doing this. My decision. I'll keep doing my list.
Because it's not man. Like, how can you sit every day, like, not going out for years?
So what I did was, I factually checked some shit, and I made a mini documentary, which today I was going to do the conclusion and put everything in about how much has been spent, where it's been spent, who's gained out on this, who's lost out on this.
No one does that. You're stuck in your smelly, disgust. You can't even clean your dust.
And what's going to happen, what I think will happen with Scotty going forward. But now, I'm sat here, my decision, it's my decision, having to address you smelly barstool. And then I started making some videos and all, and funny videos, and just fucking about. So, he's a mangy baby. He is a 50-odd-year-old mangy baby.
Whatever you was living in free properties before, you never take him out. Never. Your mom just cared about them, buy the bike or something.
Because he did this before with Eggy. When we were all making videos out in Eggy, he got monk on.
You always smell it.
Do you hear that?
Look at the dust. Show the whole room where you live. Because it's this.
And in one video he says, right, I'll stop talking about so-and-so if you all stop talking about Eggy. And then what did he do for the next 12 months? The videos I made on Eggy were outing him. But you
You always smell it.
Do you hear that?
Big smelly twat. All you ever do was make videos, I'll hate him. And then you're going to go out.
You always smell it.
Do you hear that?
When I bumped into him.
You always smell it.
Do you hear that?
When I pulled up outside his gap and I run off. Did I? I know what happened. Eggy know what happened. And these two photos here will show you that I'm still stood in the same fucking place. And Eggy's here for you up the road. Did I want to fight Eggy? No. He's younger than me, he's bigger than me, he's stronger than me. See, some people got that fight or flight. And you get butterflies. And you either drive straight on and pretend you want beer and just don't tell anybody. Or you get out in your van, you get your camera and you ask him questions that you've been wanting answered. About 55-page acro, Decker. Decker, what about Dot? What about Geraldine? Because he wants his son to have a reputation like he used to have when he was younger. So I asked him the questions I wanted answered. And let's see who run off, shall we? I saw him, I got out, I wanted to ask him a few questions. He didn't answer me questions, ran at me, tried to break me camera, punch me. Well, I think it were a punch. It were a contact. So, and then he ran off. What he did was, he ran off, he swung at me, he lunged at me, he ran off up street, he ran about 5 houses up, he shouted, "I'm sick of this, I'm phoning police." Which I responded to. Granted, he did manage to knock my camera out of my hand and it went off. So, next thing we see is him up street. But if anybody knows Union Street, please Google it, see where I'm stood. I'm stood exactly where my van was, with my dog looking out at window of van. Why would I run off? Right, you fucking smelly fucker, right? My dogs are there in the van outside his house. If I run off, I'll be leaving my dogs in a van outside his house. You absolute stinky. Oh, he said you look scruffy. He said you look scruffy. I just spent 3 weeks in a van travelling around fucking Scotland. Yeah, my decision though, my decision. And he rang the police, he put the phone to his ear. I don't know, I can't say he definitely rang them, but he pretended to ring them. He put the phone to his ear and he said, "Police, I need police here now." And then he paused a few seconds and he says, "I've just been attacked outside my own home. Union Street. I've just been attacked. I need police. I've just been attacked." Rinsed eggy dry, because that's all he is. He's a ponce. Rackpull's a ponce. He just comes in here, he's no passion about anything, unless he thinks that somebody's doing something that he should be doing. He's only here for money. Look at him. He's a fucking scruff. He sits in that house all day, every day. That's not my words. That's hers. She says he don't go out. She even says he ain't been out for fucking years. He ain't been out for years. The fucking smelly absolute stinker.
Disgusting.
This is a gymnasium.
Gymnasium.
So in a gym, you're called...
You're alright, everyone. Okay, I've got a little bit of a problem on YouTube.
No, it's not a problem on YouTube. It's your problem. You're an absolute smelly bastard that doesn't go out of the house, that fucking sits in there 24/7 looking for things to fucking moan about, like me. But I actually go out of the house occasionally. Not very often because it's cold. But Rackpull, you're an absolute fucking melt. Absolute melt.